Hello, world. I am super excited to be back on another episode of Let Them See You're Not Mine. My name is LD Marie, and thank you for tuning in. I'm super excited about doing this episode because today we have a very special guest. This is actually one of the first people that I'm actually interviewing, but I haven't really met. There's no relationship outside of internet talk because I reached out to this individual after some amazing things that she's been doing on the internet. It all started with just a day of scrolling on social media, like we all do, scrolling on the TikTok, and I came across this video. Check it out.
Public service announcement: if you're not a plus size baddie, keep it scrolling. Okay, so I need more plus size friends. I need more plus size friends. It's getting silly. I want to be able to talk about plus size ranges and go for drinks and dinners and brunches and events, flower gardens, bars. I want to be doing up dancey. I want to be doing up random things, karaoke with my plus size baddies. I used to do events. I want to do events for us. Big girls who brunch, big girls who read, big girls who love fashion, plus size. I want to be all up in the plus sizeness. So I've attached my personal Instagram to my TikTok bio. Please add me, DM me. I'm going to make a close friends with maybe a WhatsApp group, and we're going to be getting together. We're going to be doing things.
So now that you watched this video, as me scrolling on social media and I met this beautiful individual, I would like to introduce to you guys, to the masses, the founder of Big Girls Who, Miss Ebony. So Miss Ebony, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm super excited for you to join us and then just kind of talk about your vision. So we just saw your video and kind of the call out to big girls here in the United Kingdom. What did you expect it to kind of blow up the way it did, or it was just one of those like, I'm gonna see who's gonna answer and we're gonna see how it goes?
When I tell you, not even a little bit. I don't even know, because what had happened, I started my TikTok in like 2020 and I was just doing hair because I was like, I like fashion, but I don't want my body up there because I don't want to get trolled. I just don't want to do it. So let me go into doing hair, and that was doing well. And then those videos started to go viral, but I started to get trolls. So after a while, I just stopped doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Fast forward to this year, and I was like, I just love TikTok. I want to do more on there, but now it's time for me to actually just ignore all the negative comments and start doing fashion. So it comes to me now being a bridesmaid for my cousin's wedding, and she's like,
Okay.
You need a forest green dress. I was like, forest green? That's so specific. So I said, like, all right, I'm gonna try all my usuals, and then I'm gonna branch out. I went back to Pretty Little Thing, girl. Pretty Little Thing. It tests me on all the levels.
We're gonna talk about the clothes though.
We really need to. So I was like, I know this ain't gonna fit me. So I'm gonna order about 5-6 sizes of the same dress. So I ordered a 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, all the sizes, because I said, I don't know what I'm going to be. I should have been a 20, 22, 24 max. Please tell me why I ended up wearing the 28.
Really? Oh my God.
So I was so frustrated. And the thing is, I don't have a lot of like big girls around me. I don't have a lot of people that would understand that kind of stress. Like, it's different going to your friends because everyone's got their own insecurities, and I get that. But this specific insecurity of me, of course you can always buy a bigger size, but it does play on your mental. It does make you feel a certain way. I know I'm not that size, but having to wear that size just made me feel like, have I put on weight again?
Girl. You are speaking my language, girl. Like,
so I was like, okay, let me put out a video. I feel like I was shadow banned, so not a lot of people would see my videos anyway. I said, let me put out a video. I must have saw a few people here and there, gone to sleep, come back, and I was like, what is going on? Like, what? Overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed, but it was so conflicting because it in a bad way, because so many of us have the same story. We need more plus size friends. We don't have a lot of plus size people around us. We're the only plus size person in the group. It's all the usual stories. And finally, I was like, oh my gosh, like I feel so seen. And it was just wonderful, very, very overwhelming, but it was just wonderful just to see so many amazing big baddies coming to the call. It was like I put a big baddie bat light out.
Because I initially saw that video, I was like, yes, I need more plus size friends, because I moved from the United States to United Kingdom, and a lot of like some of my friends are plus size, but most of my friends are not, and so coming over here, and there's a distinguished difference between coming from America being plus size and coming to the UK and being plus size. And so when I saw that video, I was like, yes, like sign me up, like let's connect, let's do it, because I'm a friendly person. So I was essentially just there. It was instant. But is it still going, like, is it still tracking? Are you still getting members from that just specific post?
So I still have DMs from the first time it went viral. And since the first time, it's gone viral about 3 more times.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, okay, TikTok went from not showing my own followers my videos to now putting this on the For You page. How many times just when I got a grips of it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm connecting, I'm making sure I'm messaging everyone, and it goes viral again, and it's like, oh my gosh, there's new people to connect with.
Right.
Yeah, so I think this is this has to be my most viral video. But in the way it's happened, in the most interaction, I've had a viral video that has more views, but in response to like comments, shares, and just interaction, this has been a crazy experience for me.
Well, crazy. I mean, essentially, me being a social media manager, I'm a political social media manager. So it's when it comes to engagement, that's important. Like, forget the views. It's about the engagement, because when people are sharing your video, doing commenting, that's what's pushing it forward to the For You page. It's not the views. And so I can see that it's still trending and it's still going, and you're growing members, which in turn you were like, I need to make this in the community. So when did that, like, just that light bulb of like Big Girl Who just started to form? Like, what actually happened to where it become like, I need to make this a thing, a community?
Yeah. So because I didn't think anyone was going to see it, I had originally put my like personal Instagram on my TikTok. I was like, my personal Instagram's there, follow me. But because of how many people started following me, I have this thing about having a safe place. I used to do women empowerment events. And it was very, don't record other people speaking. Let's just have a space for us. This is private. This is about us, boosting each other. So I was like, okay, no, my page is open and it's better for me because I'm able to tag brands, blah, 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 blah. But I was like, I need a safe space. So I was like, you know what? Because in the video, I'm like, I want big girls who karaoke, who do this, who do that. And it just hit me like, Big Girls Who, that has to be the name, because it's not like what everyone would say, how I've seen so many negative comments that I've had to delete, how all we do is eat. No, big girls do everything. So
I mean, we do like to eat, but
yeah,
we do like to eat.
I mean, it's not like we don't like to eat, but we do everything else too. So
Mm-hmm.
it was like, let me call it Big Girls Who, because all the events and all the meetups will be something different. Of us doing anything from just meeting up from for a coffee, for us sightseeing, brunch, partying, everything, bowling. And I just thought Big Girls Who, that's what it has to be. And then yeah, I just was like focused. Okay, I need a safe space. I want to be somewhere where I can post the girls and their accomplishments and everything that they're doing and boost them and have a place for them to boost each other. So I was like, okay, let me make an Instagram. Then people were like, you know what, we need a place where we can talk constantly. And it won't just have to be me posting. Everyone can post whatever they want to do. So that I was like, okay, you know what? Facebook groups. And yeah, it just has been building from then.
Yeah, I'm a part of this community, and so I've been seeing the different things you have posted me a few times. I was actually your first slay of the day, and
You was.
I was the
You
first slay
was.
of the day. I think you just randomly
Mhm.
came across my video, and you were like, "Yep."
I was like, slay. I was like, sis is starting. She's starting something because I'm gonna have to do this. I said, slay of the day. Who? It's gotta
Yes,
be
yes. I was super excited. I was like, "Oh," and I was like, "Yes," because I am 100% that bitch.
a
um,
thousand. A thousand.
And so that kind of brings me to like, why is it important to have a space just for us big girls? Like, why is it important? Because I know you mentioned that there has been a lot of comments that you kind of had your struggles in between of the negative comments, your self reflection and your self confidence because of those negative comments. So why is it important to have this space for the plus size baddies or the big girls, or like the how I like to call thick and delicious, because we are thick and delicious.
You know what it is? I think it was, and let me just quote Queen Lizzo, where she was like,
All hell Queen Lizzo.
all hell."
All hell
But
Queen
she,
Lizzo.
we have to. But she was like, these stories aren't unique. There's so many people with these stories. We just need a platform. We just need a space. And that that can't get out my head. I think it weren't even a long time ago that she said that. It was when she accepted her award for Make Way for the Big Girls, I think. And I was like, wow, like, yes, it's true. If everyone writes their story, we'll see the same thing pop up so many times. And I'm like, especially in the UK, I have wanted to go to spaces where I could see people that look like me or people who understand me. And there's really not anything over here like that. You see on Instagram, in America, it's popping up. We got big girl pool parties, big girl barbecues, big girl lunches, bake-offs, all of it. So I'm like, over here, what? We're just supposed to sit in a corner and rock. I don't get it.
Well,
I was like, no.
I really feel that when I first got here, and I've been here for a year, I felt like when I first got here that the United Kingdom wasn't big girl friendly. Because I can't go into a store and get something off the rack. Like, if it has to be something, then I have to see if it actually gives room. But really, I can't not go into a store and actually get something off the rack. I have to get it offline. But that leads me to one of my questions. Like, girl, I've been looking for clothes. All my clothes are from America, or I've ordered some off of Amazon. So where are the big girls supposed to be at clothes? Like, how are we supposed to get cute? Because I want to be cute like the skinny hoes here.
Like, but you know what's this? And the worst thing is, I have gone and tried out the plus size. Even people are telling me to go to even the cheaper places, like try Primark, but the fits ain't there. The sizing ain't there. And that's why I'm still forced to almost have to order online 3 sizes or something just to make sure it fits.
Is it?
And I'm cute.
Oh, there we go.
And that's the issue. And that is literally the issue. There's loads of brands that are coming out. You know what? We're doing plus size friendly, but you go in there, their plus size is a 16. I mean, no.
I'm an 18, 20, something like that in the UK size, because I'm still trying to figure out my size over here. But it's hard. I was just like, why the UK not big girl friendly? Like they just want us to be in a cave and just get into the thrift stores and try to find something or use something online. I just don't understand. Has it always been that way in the United Kingdom about just in general? If you're not past 16, it's fuck it.
Yeah, I would say 100%. I know that there are brands that cater for bigger sizes, like they've got Yours Clothing, they've got New Look, they've got Primark that do go up to bigger sizes. But it's the stuff that you find they've got this shop that kills me called Evans, and it's for big women. They've had it here forever. The clothes were so grannified and terrible and droopy and just box-like. And that's what was that is what was here for us.
No.
So it's like, if you want to get sexy, no, you better figure it out online, or you better make it yourself, or you better mix and match. But no, there's still, even though they're saying that they're trying to get inclusive, there is still not a place that we can go and do a full, okay, let me pick this up, pick that up, pick that up, pick that up. The full shopping experience. We don't get that. We just don't get that.
And it's terrible. It's very much terrible for it's on a completely different flip to where in America, you can walk into thousands of stores and you can get your size, but also in turn, America has an obesity problem. So they know like where the market is and everything else. But over here in the United Kingdom, of course, they still have problems with obesity over here, but it's just more of just like, oh, well, America's fat. That's what they're going to cater to. And then over here, it's whatever. And then if you have to look online, which sucks. It very much sucks. And I'm like, I don't have time to go online and get like 50 million sizes to make sure it actually fits me and then send it back. Like, why? Like, it shouldn't be like this at all.
It's awful.
So how do you see, like, with that in mind, and then, I mean, of course, BGW is not going to save the whole world, but it is a good space for us big girls. How do you see it growing? I mean, obviously we're at ground one, but you're like literally at 4,000 followers in the community on Instagram, and then that's moving towards the Facebook. So how do you see it growing?
So I just want to build the following, and I want to make sure that the events are popping, like people know that they don't have to go to everyone, but there's something for everyone. And long term, I want to call out these companies for not having our shopping experience. It's like, I was speaking to someone the other day, and it's like the amount of events that they fly out, the really small models to these shopping experiences, these pretty little thing experiences, all these experiences. And I would love for the UK just to understand that there are bigger people and we need these experiences. Like, it's not that we're like, oh yeah, no, you need to be fat. This is a fat world. It's the fact that we are big and we deserve the happiness that everyone else is having. Like, that's just what it is. Today, I'm this size. I'm not going to get skinnier. And even if I didn't want to get skinnier, it's okay for me to be this size. But I should be able to go places and it cater for that.
Right.
It just is what it is. People are born with genetics. You are big from when you're younger, and you have to grow up in a small family that doesn't know how to deal with you, doesn't know how to cater with you. You're just a big person. I mean, the insecurities start from so young,
right?
And I know
it's crazy.
I know I'm not going to change the world. Yeah, like I know I'm not going to change the world, but if I have like a drop of something in the UK, just to know that we're here, we matter, we're important, and we fly. I don't even know if we can swear.
Yes, you can swear, because I've been swearing this whole time.
And we fly as fuck. I want shopping experiences. I want brunches. I want us to shut down clubs and bars. I want us to just be our kind of beautiful. There doesn't have to be a certain type. It just has to be what makes us feel good. And yeah, I just see just events, and hopefully Long term, if I can have my own clothing line, if anyone listens to this,
Okay.
I would absolutely love that and have a store where everyone can just go and just shop from shoes to clothes to lingerie. You're gonna find your size. So, whew.
I hope to still be in the United Kingdom when that happens, so I can be the first one in your shop. Or even if I'm not, I'll
Yes.
fly over so I can be the first one in your shop.
You
But so,
know, to compete, I'll have to give you the free experience.
girl, I support all Black owned businesses. You don't have to give me nothing free. I'm gonna pay my way because we all need to support. I would definitely support. But I wouldn't mind stuff for free either. I'm still Black. Do you feel like I want to get into like some of the controversies that we have as big women, because you mentioned Queen Lizzo and a lot of the controversies that she's had. Also, there seems to be another controversy in regards to like big women are in, they're the trend, and everybody wants to kind of date the big girl. So, but before we get into that one, I want to get into Queen Lizzo. By the way, she is coming to the UK in March. I've already scored my tickets. I've already scored my tickets. She coming in March. I scored my tickets.
You know I'm gonna be outside
with a sign. I've already scored my tickets. I'm going to the Saturday show in Manchester because a lot of people, unfortunately, people know I'm a social worker here, so I can't do the Wednesday show that's in London. Even though I could, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to go to the one on Saturday. And so I'm gonna experience Queen Lizzo one more time. And so, but like, all praises to Lizzo. But how do you feel as far as like the controversies that Lizzo has experienced throughout her career? Because of course she didn't really get big until her third CD, which was "'Cause I Love You Too." And that's when she started getting her traction, and people started calling her like the bigger, darker Beyonce. They started shitting on her. And then also, most recently, the most controversy that she did address during her acceptance speech was a comedian calling her like a pile of shit or something. I'm not quoting it, but that's what it is in pop culture right now. But what are your thoughts in regards to these types of comments and types of attacks that Lizzo even gets? But because you mentioned that you've gotten them as in your journey on social media.
I think, okay, so I don't want to get too into it. So what I saw the other day from Mr. Kanye West.
Oh Lord Jesus. Not Ye. Remember, Ye. He not Kanye no more. He Ye.
Yeah, he's from Mr. Ye, Trevante, LaQuisha West, whatever he wants to call himself. He really hit me the other day because he was saying how brands that are supporting plus size people are demonic.
Excuse me?
So
I'm sorry.
So
that's news to me because I didn't see that.
Oh, you ain't seen the interview? I'm gonna have to send it to you after. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen.
Girl, that's another episode for a different day.
Yeah, for real. Because I was like, you know what? It's crazy because she's pushed through so many boundaries and she's gone through so much to just be her in her space, and she's constantly met with, oh, do we have to see her again? We get it, you're plus size. We get it, there's big girls, but we need to see it on the TV. And it's just, I don't know if people just want to keep on that bandwagon, but it's just ridiculous now. Let it go.
It's annoying.
It's almost like, yeah, and what I hate, and these are with loads of models. This is with Tess Holiday. this is with so many people that have gone through things and been shut down because, like, no, you're just fat. I think Tess Holiday came out to say that she had to deal with an eating disorder and stuff like that. And everyone was like, well, you didn't lose much weight, did you? And stuff like that. It's just everyone loves to jump on this hate bandwagon because we're plus size. They want to talk about healthcare.
Yes, healthcare.
And
that's the number one argument.
It doesn't make sense.
That's the number one argument. It's basically like, oh, you're not healthy. You should lose weight, even though Lizzo, she's a vegan, and she could do a 90-minute show and don't break a sweat. Well, she does break a sweat, but she can. Her stamina is there.
Be breaking down, popping it, dancing, doing her thing, being her. And you know what it is? It's people having that. You know what I honestly think it is? It's people with their own insecurities that are just so angry that you can really be you and do you and feel okay with that. And I think when people see plus size people, because of the negative, like the negativity, like in everything, in fashion, in television, in art, in so much stuff, fat people have been seen to be disgusting or unhealthy and just not necessary. It's just been constant negativity. It's never been a positive thing. So obviously society have decided that fat people just shouldn't be happy fat. Like you just shouldn't be happy fat. You shouldn't be thriving fat. You shouldn't be doing good in what you're doing. And it just drives me crazy. It drives me crazy because especially in a society where they're saying we should normalize this and normalize that and normalize this, why can't you normalize leaving people alone? If they're happy in their space, it's not affecting you. It's not affecting you. Me being fat is not affecting people outside on the street. I'm not doing anything to you. I'm just living my life. Right. I'm living happily. Lizzo's doing her. She's getting awards. She's changing lives. She's just living, and people hate it. They hate it.
They hate it.
We have to deal with so much. They hate it. It's just if you're seen as what has been negative in society and you're happy, that just don't make sense. And I think that's the problem. I think that's the narrative that needs to change. We can be happy at our size. We can also thrive at our size. We can do everything at our size. It's just, oh, girl, I don't even want to ramble.
Go ahead. I tell you what, I'll let you come back. You can come back and we can have this conversation again. But you are exactly right. It's horrible as far as the comments are, and for plus size content creators, for people like Lizzo or any other model or anything like that. Like it seems like you are bullied into losing weight so you can keep up with a beauty standard that doesn't exist, because people don't understand that the average size for a woman is 14.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It's not 6. It's not 5. It's 14. Because when you have a baby, your hips spread. I haven't had a baby yet, but my thighs gonna spread, and my thick thighs save lives too. And so, like, in a sense, like, I don't understand why curves, plus size, big girl is not embraced more in media. It's not embraced more everybody else, because people are having this distorted image of what a woman should look like, when in actuality it is not true at all. It's not. It's further from the truth. I feel like we're still in that petite, blonde, white girl that is the standard of beauty, and it's not the case. And which we have grown more into establishing where it is like, okay, it's okay to be curvy, but now it's more of like, we need that BBL body.
Yeah.
It's okay to have curves. It's okay to have a big ass and big titties, but you need to have a small waist. That unrealistic
It
type
needs to
of
be
thing.
the right curves. Yeah.
Exactly, the right curves. And a lot of the people just don't understand in regards to that, which that can be we could be talking about this all day, all night, in regards to that beauty standard. But I feel like,
so wrong.
but how do we deal with it? How do we deal with the negative content? Because of course, me being a plus size girl, I have my platform, and of course there are like the negative comments haven't came, but they are coming. They are coming because once you grow and once you become a little bit known to people, the negative comments grow, and the negative feedback and the trolls and the hell, if you say something wrong, the death threats. So how would you feel, girl? I think I hit a nerve. I said, "Let the church say amen."
You know what it is? I feel like it's just as simple as we just still got to do it. We got to ignore it and carry on. We got to do it we got to do the most. And that's what I think I love about these models, like Tess Holiday with her F Your Beauty standards, and Lizzo, My Body, My Choice. We're doing this for us. And we're doing it for people who look like us. So we need to do it the most. We need to do the most. We need to do it. We need to be all up on everyone's screens, on the TV, on the billboards, jiggling, wiggling, looking all sexy. That honestly, I feel like we just need to do more. We just need to up it.
So when we doing our new photo shoot like Lizzo did with the big girls, when we doing our new photo shoot, because that's big, and we can just post it.
We're getting it in the calendar. We getting it in the calendar because we gotta do it and make them mad, because at the end of the day, they're mad. We're getting paid. Bye.
It's that part. Yes, that part.
They're mad. We're getting paid.
With that being said, what are some upcoming events? What are the plans that you have? Because of course we're getting into Halloween. We're getting into Thanksgiving is an American holiday. We're getting into fall. We're getting into Christmas and everything else. So what are some of the big plans that are heading your way for BGW?
So we're going to be meeting up every month. I know there's so many big girls in different places, so I'm going to be traveling. There's going to be a meetup in November, and all details will always be on my Instagram. I'm hoping to fly over to Scotland and go to Birmingham and Manchester and see all the big girls. So I just can't wait for the meetups and the events that are coming. I'm super, super, super excited. So
this is not just going to be a London thing. This is going to be a whole country kind of United Kingdom type of thing. Because with the Scotland and then Manchester and then Birmingham, go ahead and come down to Southampton. That's where I am.
I'm gonna come up there too. Don't think I won't.
I'm down below, so I'm down to the coast, but I'm always down to travel. My friends know it. Just tell me when, where, and how much, and let's go. And so please tell the people all of your social media handles.
Yes, so you can follow me on Instagram at Big Girls Who. You can follow me on TikTok, Ebony, Jamila, not me forgetting my TikTok name, Jam Jamila.
Okay.
Or at Big Girls Who, because I'll be there too.
Right.
And you can follow me on Facebook, the group's Big Girls Who, and we are welcoming you. We are loving you. We are there for you. We supporting you. We picking out shoes and clothes and wedding dresses and all kinds of things. So just come on over.
Yes, I'm super excited. Thank you so much for joining me on today. I'm gonna let them see your mind. If y'all have any questions or anything like that, please shoot them our way. You can always hit me up via Instagram at Let Them See Your Mind, or leave a comment on the YouTube channel, and I will direct them to Miss Ebony so we can get them answered. If you want to join the group, just Come on,
Yes.
Instagram is there. There is 4,000 big girls that are waiting open arms. And we gotta let you know men are not allowed in this group. So don't be coming there trying to do some nasty or try to get a fetish or whatever the case may be. No. Men are not allowed. This is for us. This is for us by us. This is for us by us. This is FUBU. And so, like, get everything. If you have any questions or anything like that, like I said, thank you so much for joining me. And of course, you will be back. You will definitely be back. Yes. You will definitely be back because, of course, I talk about everything from being a American expat to pop culture. So you definitely will be back. Wow. So thank you everybody for joining us. And if there's anything else, just feel free and just follow us on Instagram and YouTube. And we are out. All right.